How are you?
Fine.
You good?
I'm good.
Keeping all right?
Keeping all right. Pushing.
You're pushing. To which
Yeah.
direction?
Forward.
Forward, not up to the moon.
Forward and up. I think it's something like to say.
A good balance of
Yeah,
both.
good balance.
All right.
Okay.
Good
Hi
stuff.
guys,
Hi.
Hi.
welcome to the sit down. You'll just ask each other a few questions and have a discussion.
Okay.
Yeah, over to you
And
guys.
the questions are here.
Okay.
All right. So we go.
Yeah, we go.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ready?
Ready.
Good. So, Crispus,
Yes.
I'm aware you work, not even I'm aware, I know you're working in the Simu department,
Yeah, sure.
overseeing the operations.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah? My first question to you would be, what is the most impactful change you have seen in our Simu product
Yes.
since you've joined?
Okay, so since I've joined Simu, actually the most impactful change that I've seen, specifically it will be on the deal onboarding journey that we revamped in the beginning of this year. So we have had a lot of changes because on the Simu business, Simu is dynamic and there's a lot of flexibility in the business, but specifically on the deal onboarding journey, whereby we have been able to have that engagement with dealers whereby they even feel like they are part of Watu, not only partners for the purpose of profit generation or sales contribution to us, but it has enabled them to feel like they are part of Watu due to the engagements that we have been doing before they have been onboarded. So that's the major impact that we have done.
Okay, so if I summarize that, it's we've been able to build an extended family.
Yeah, an extended family
of people who we share the same vision.
Yeah,
okay,
that's true.
And maybe on the same note, the impact that the product has had to the community that we serve.
Yeah, so we are not only giving loans out there. We have already created a connection or a channel, because whenever, let's take an example, we are operating all over Tanzania. We can reach a farmer who, let's say, is in a rural area. The farmer, when he gets the phone, he might be using it to, let's say, get searching the market prices of the product. Example, we are also financing these Simu loans to students who are using them in gaining materials for presentation. So in a collective way, we are doing an impact to the society. Yeah. So that's
So I'm guessing if you were a student and what is there, you'd have taken a phone loan.
yeah, obvious.
Okay, that's good.
The only issue will have been paying.
Really? You don't like such customers, but not that we don't like, but we're always careful in terms of making sure that the customers we bring on board are ones who can actually afford to have
Sure,
it. Yeah.
sure, yeah.
Okay. Then my second question would be, how do you balance between operational efficiency with making sure customers have a smooth experience in your line of work? Okay,
so balancing of operation efficiency and customers, actually, honestly, I can say it's like two-handed act, whereby on the other hand you have a lot from your tax that you are doing, but on the other hand, our customers, who to me are the dealers, front officers, do not know the pile of tax that you have, but all they want is to have a smooth process in the whole system of operations. So I can say my trick usually is automating what can be automated, so that I can have a good flow and simplicity in what I'm doing. On the other hand is describing the tasks that is the main ones and the ones which I can focus on in order to ensure the process is smooth. So whatever the challenges that occur out there, I can easily combat and solve them, as the dealers can see there is no any query internally.
Okay, good. So it's automation
And describing the main task.
Keeping the main thing the main thing.
Yeah, the main
Describing
thing.
the main task. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Let me hear from your list. Maybe I can cut down my weight there yet.
I think you've already snipped on my list, actually.
Not really.
Okay, so what challenges do you foresee for smartphone financing in the next decade, and how should we prepare?
What challenge do I see?
Yeah.
I think the challenge that I see is the infrastructure is broken. We are doing a lot to allow people to have access to smartphones via how we finance. But I think the major gap is that it's still a fragmented ecosystem Of course, we're doing everything that we can to bring it together. To just give you an example, for example, you know, phones every year, almost every other time there's a new model that's coming in.
Yes.
In other advanced markets, you have trade-ins, meaning that someone can come, return the device, upgrade to a new one. So for us, that's still a broken part of the ecosystem.
Yeah.
So what we find is that we have taken a big mission on our hands, but it's building that infrastructure and ecosystem. Well, one of the key things as well in that infrastructure is dealing with fraud and fraud-related activity. So I think if it's the next 10 years, one thing that we will deal with a lot is fraud. Combating that by laying an infrastructure that can attack it.
Okay.
Yeah, that means having the right laws and regulations. That means having the right support from law enforcement organs to see to it that we curb that crime, because it's a crime. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so from what you said, I heard you talked about the way where a client can be able to get another device from the one that he. As Watu, are we planning to have that in system in line? And if we are planning, will the current resources that we have be able to accumulate and make that possible?
As Watu, we may not have that infrastructure in place, at least at site right now. What is a fact is that there are other players that can come in and feed on that space. Yeah, so we create an opportunity, we create a gap, then someone else will come in and actually feed into that. So we're seeing there are some people who are trying to create models and businesses around that. Yeah. Okay. So those are the collaborators that we'll have.
Okay, so another one that I have from a leadership perspective, what role does the Simu product play in Watu's mission in Tanzania?
Oh, it's a very big one. That's a very big one. Looking at all variables of the country and the economy, the phone business that we have it serves a very big agenda nationwide. We have a lot of people who are digitally excluded. And one of the key things in order to be digitally included, one of the key instruments is actually having access to a tool that can allow you to access things digitally. Yeah. So I think when I look at our big mission and what things look like for us, I think we have a very big opportunity and a very big agenda that is serving the national interest that we are attacking. So, and that is all embedded in our mission.
Okay.
And so we have a lot of funds to put in the market. Yeah,
that's great.
A lot of digital connections to make.
So from the digital connections that you have mentioned, we can see that we have not expanded our branches across all over Tanzania. From this perspective that you have shared here, does that imply that there will be another expansions in another regions having the physical branches?
Yeah, a lot of expansion, 10 years to come. Great. I think we'll be painting Tanzania green, in our green color, that is.
So that's great.
We have a lot of greenery sites to put out there.
Yeah, that's very great. That's very great. From you, if you have any?
Yeah, I think I still have my list there. So what's one story, when you look at what you do on a day-to-day basis, what's one story where operations played a key role in solving a customer complaint, challenge?
Okay, so in operations, most of our clients have these front officers and our partners. So there was a day when it was on a Friday, I received a call from a dealer who didn't receive her payments at the moment, but her payments were already done to her account. So I had to cross-check if the payment reached the account or returned to us. So she was complaining she doesn't have another money to buy stock or anything. So I had to do an engagement with the accounting team. The accounting team were able to resend the money to her on time. So she was very pleased. She was very happy. She even told me, like, you might come and might give you a loan. I told her it's impossible for an employee to get a loan at the moment. But she was revealed and she's still selling at the moment.
Okay, not really impossible. We're actually working on allowing us colleagues in the right framework to actually access our products, our products and services. Okay, that's good.
I have a question. So, will we be getting the same devices, the same model, or will we be given a privilege to have the S series model.
I see you using these opportunities.
Yeah.
It's work in progress.
It's work in progress.
I think the question will all come down to, can you afford to have it?
I'll be the first one actually to
Oh,
take that
okay.
one.
That's good. So that is work in progress, yeah.
Okay.
And what excites you about the future of our phone business in connecting people?
Okay, the future about our phone business actually is the way that we impact others. As I earlier mentioned, the way that we are able to reach different regions in the country. And most of the clients that we have, some are from border, they're coming back to Simu. It helps them in one way or another, getting more clients through other apps that they use for getting clients. So it's a very great impact to clients,
Okay.
and it's changing their lives. Yeah.
Okay.
And
And how do you personally measure your success in your role? What does
my
success look
success
like?
in a role, operations. You know, there are a lot of hits here and there. Front office account creation, dealers not onboarded. So my success will only be measured when there is no any queries escalated to me. I'll know that Crispus has done his job right.
Okay, you have a long way to success then.
Because
no, but I'm sure you're doing a pretty good job, and that shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. No, I can give that to you.
Okay.
All right, great stuff. I have my wild card. I won't throw it now.
Okay.
Let me finish yours.
Okay, so how do you ensure operations stay aligned with customers' needs as the company grows?
Trusting the people.
Trusting the people.
Yeah. We serve a lot of customers. We have a very wide infrastructure. And my personal ideal, my personal philosophy is have the right people and trust that the right people will be able to serve our customers and every stakeholder that we interact with well. So my rule is trust the people.
Having the right people.
Have the right people and then trust the right people.
Yeah.
Similar to you. Yeah.
Okay, so what does mission possible mean to you in the context of Simu? Mission possible.
Mission possible.
Yeah.
Mission possible means nothing is impossible.
In the context of Simu?
In the context of Simu means that we have a very big opportunity.
Yeah, sure.
Very big challenges.
Sure.
And it's possible that we will be able to conquer and come out as the winners in it.
Yeah.
So despite how big the challenges and the opportunities are there, we will conquer them the Watu way.
That's great. Yeah, sure. Time for the wildcard question, I guess.
Who throws the wildcard first? Me or you?
Let me throw it.
Okay. Since you took mine.
Okay.
So you go for it.
Let me guess. So what
I see we're all holding your hands.
What personality what personality would you have given the Simu product if it was a person?
What personality?
Yeah, what personality would you have given the Simu product if it was a person? Imagine Simu product
Popeye.
is Rumisho.
Popeye, you know Popeye the Sailor Man? Huh?
No.
No, Popeye, there was a famous cartoon back in the days. Where you eat spinach and you, so you mean Popeye. It gives you that superpower. Like you feed on something healthy, so being in the digital economy is healthy, so taking it in and the superpowers that it gives you, or the extra power that it gives you.
Yeah, that's fine.
So every phone that you take is like it's like the spinach that Popeye used to eat.
That's fine. Okay. Your turn.
All right, that's an interesting one. So mine is, if you are not in Watu, where would you be?
If I was not in Watu, where would I have been? Currently, I wouldn't have the right answer to that because actually Watu is the first employer that ever given me a job here. So I think maybe I would have been in a bank right now.
Bank.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Because I did accounting, so maybe I would have been in a bank. I don't know if I could be satisfied. I don't know, but maybe I would have been a banker.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So glad you're not in the bank. Then what? So cheers.
Cheers.
All right.
Okay, so the key takeaway that I've got today, the first takeaway concerning the business, we still have a very wide chance of expanding. As Rumi highlighted, we are focusing on having greater expansion. That means greater opportunity to each and everyone and more opportunity to people or clients out there. And another takeaway that I've got is that in whatever that you're doing, there is no impossibility. Everything is possible. As Rumi highlighted, there is no mission impossible. Yeah, so that's all.
So my key takeaway from my conversation with Crispus actually comes from his own word, from his own name. Crispus starts with a C. Commitment, collaborate, and consistency. So throughout the conversation, I could hear him speaking around how he collaborates with the marketplace and the function that he does to make sure that it delivers value to our customers. And then the second one is commitment. So commitment is that excitement. So I could feel the energy, the excitement of whatever it is that he's doing on a day-to-day basis. You can sense that as a sign of commitment, because energy is always comes from commitment. And then the third one is consistency. So continuous improvement. Nothing is ever perfect. I could hear him speak at different times around how, despite the challenges and the difficulties in doing things that have been done, but the fact that he's consistently doing it, we can see that ends up delivering value to our customers. So those are the three key takeaways that I have: consistency, commitment, and collaboration.